Welcome to episode, whatever number this is, rooting your Android phone. This is what you need to do if you want to get the most out of your Android phone. Okay, now, as you can see, I have a Samsung. It's the AT&T version of the Galaxy S2. It is rooted. What does rooting mean? Basically, it gives you administrative permissions to you to use your phone. When you get your phone out of the box, it's basically in dumbass mode. You can thus root it, and you get full access to your phone. The way that you do it on Samsungs is you connect your phone with the charger cable that came with it, and then you load up a program called Odin, and then you just flash a kernel or a clockwork mod file, and it roots your phone. What is a kernel? It's the layer between you and the interface on your phone. Once you root your phone, you can swap kernels in and out, different ones. Personally, I use the SIA kernel or SIA kernel, whatever it's called. Oh, and look, I have a message. Haha, I'm gonna dismiss that for the sake of the video. Alright, so rooting will void your warranty with the manufacturer, and probably you will lose support with your carrier. So do it at your own risk. I'm not responsible if you do it and you damage your phone. You do risk damaging your phone if you root it. Slight risk, but you do risk it. Samsungs are very hard to what they call brick. There are two types of bricks: soft brick and hard bricking. Hard bricking, the phone will not do anything. It will not turn on. It won't do crap. It'll just sit there and you have a paperweight. Soft bricking, it'll turn on, but it won't boot into the main Android. The main Android OS, which is this right here. It won't boot into this. It'll get stuck in a boot loop, or it will do something else. It'll act really weird. But I mean, like I said, the risk is small, and you can really only pretty much hard break your system if you flash nonsense to the bootloader. Don't mess with the bootloader if you don't know what you're doing. That's a dangerous area to touch. Okay, so like once you're rooted, you can actually do a lot of things that non-rooted phones can't. You'll get this icon right here called Super User, and let's see, this is so I can tap it. Do this right. There we go. All right, and this is like basically the app that gives you all the permissions for the other apps that have to have super user or root access in order to work. As you can see, there's a list of all of the stuff that have recently accessed the super user. All these need root access in order to run properly. All right, so show you that, and now you can do all kinds of crap, like this one right here, set CPU. Tap it. It allows you to actually, put in my password. I got it locked. It actually allows you to set the CPU megahertz. You just use the slide bar, and that's that. You have the different governors. You can set it on boot. The only way to use this program, or app as they call it, the set CPU, is to have root access on your phone. It will not work without root access. So basically, you can overclock your phone, just like you can overclock your computer. Another good program is this titanium backup right here. Oh, I forgot I got everything locked. Alright, titanium backup. It basically backs up all of your crap on your phone, like everything, like all of it, like every single thing, every single app, every single system thing on your phone. Oops. It it'll back all of this up, all of this up. This is uh, another program that can only be used, or app, whatever program, app, same thing. That can only be used if you have root access on your phone. Let's see. You can also, once you root your phone, you can also get ported applications, or things like that. Like this right here. I have a Samsung phone, but this Smart Actions right here. It's for Motorola phones. It's not supposed to work on my phone, but since my phone is rooted and somebody has taken the program from the Motorola phone and ported it over to rooted phones running the current version of Android, I think, or which is Jelly Bean, or Ice Cream Sandwich. I want to say Ice Cream Sandwich. Um, yeah, as you can see, I'm running Android 4.0.4, and I have the Sia kernel, um, and uh, so this is Ice Cream Sandwich, and I'll prove it by doing that. See, Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich. Um, The latest one is Jelly Bean, and I think Key Lime Pie 5.0 is coming out soon. I don't know, but um, what you can also do with having a rooted phone, you can also boot ROMs, different ROMs. Like I could boot a Jelly Bean ROM right now, and I could get Jelly Bean. Of course, all of this would go away. Which is like stock crap, which is what I like. Um, but yeah, this is pretty much stock, and I'm also allowed to get S Voice, which is kind of like Siri. Hi, Galaxy.
Hi, nice to meet
So it's like Siri. This is actually a Galaxy S3 app. It's not even supposed to work on my phone, but since my phone is in fact rooted, it works. Um, I mean, you can do a lot of different stuff by having a rooted phone. That's just some of the things that you can do. Um, there's yeah, here it is right here. Clockwork Mod Recovery. This is a recovery that it's a modified recovery that allows you to do a lot of stuff. You can boot into recovery, you can boot into download mode, you can reboot normally, you can create a backup of everything. Basically, it takes a picture of everything and stores it in a file, and then you can restore later on if you need to go back, like say if you broke something or whatever. Um, you can do a lot with this. Um, this comes with the Sia kernel. Once you install the Sia kernel, or the current version of Sia kernel, I'm using Sia kernel 6.0, I believe. Um, but when you install that, you get the Clockwork Mod Recovery. Um, Oh, and you can also get apps that are called Root Explorer that let you explore. I have a freaking password on everything. That you can explore every file, every folder on your device. You can't do that without root. Um, what you what you can also do is uh, see this crap right here. It's called bloatware. Normally, you can't delete any of that. You can't uninstall it. Root your phone. You can get an app that allows you to uninstall that, and thus saving space on your phone. Um, it's called bloatware pretty much, except for the Google Plus. I guess it might be considered bloatware. I don't know, but yeah, this crap right here, you can actually uninstall it. I still have it on my phone for I don't know some reason, but you can actually uninstall it if you are rooted. Um, and that's pretty much it. I would demonstrate, booting a ROM, but like I said, uh, it's I don't. It's kind of a a long, not really a long process, but it takes a little. It takes like 5 minutes or so. I don't want to take up the time. Plus, um, I'm running ice cream sandwich. I don't know if I can go forward to jelly bean and go back to ice cream sandwich and get all my stuff back because like I said, this is oops. Like I said, this is stock. The only difference between my phone and a Galaxy S2 that say you could go buy at AT&T right now is that my phone is rooted and I'm able to run rooted apps and I'm overclocked, or I think I'm underclocked. You can underclock your phone to save battery life. I haven't got to the undervolting yet, but you can undervolt it to save battery life as well. Um, but uh, but yeah, that's just some of the things you can do when you root your phone. I highly recommend rooting your phone. If you know what you're doing, like I said, you do run a small risk of breaking your phone. However, it's pretty slim to none. I mean, if you know what you're doing, like if you follow the steps on the internet, there are instructions on the internet. If you follow those instructions, you're good. Um, that's what I did, and now I'm rooted and I can pretty much do everything um, I want to with my phone. Um, another thing is they're called launchers, and you don't actually have to have a rooted phone to um, to have the different launchers. Um, oops, that's the magic. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the Apex. See, it'll change the way that the phone looks. It's a different type of launcher. There's there's a folder with four things in it, and you can notice like how everything changed. I don't think you have to have a rooted phone in order to download the Apex launcher. I'm pretty sure that having root helps, but I don't think that you you have to have root in order to use the Apex launcher. There are other launchers. I also have the Nova launcher, which I don't like really much at all. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I rarely use it, but just to have the three. This one's called TouchWiz. This is the TouchWiz launcher, and then I have the Apex right here, and the Nova launcher. Nova launcher is pretty much like the Apex launcher, except it's a little different. Yeah, I can't go all the way. So I mean, that's pretty much it as far as the launchers. I do need to do a backup of my phone, so I will demonstrate Clockwork Mod recovery for you. So go ahead and tap that. Oh, yeah, I know I'm a pain in the ass for having everything locked. All right, so we are going to reboot into Clockwork Mod recovery. Yes, reboot. Oh, and this right here, this yellow triangle, that means my phone has been rooted. Samsung installs like a counter, a custom firmware counter on your phone. Well, starting with the Galaxy S2. I don't think the Galaxy S has it. The Galaxy S2 has it, and the Galaxy S3 has it, and then some. So it's like Samsung doesn't necessarily care if you root your phone, but they kind of want to know about it and they want to keep track of it for some strange reason. Okay, this is Clockwork Mod Recovery that comes with the SIA kernel or SIA kernel. That's the symbol for the SIA kernel. It means I'm running SIA kernel. And this is the version right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. 6, because my camera kind of sucks because I threw it into a fan on accident. Yeah, it's a whole nother story. 6.0.1.2. Alright. So this is where you install different ROMs. This is where you can do a lot of different things with your phone. You can even dual boot. See, there's dual boot right here that I'm highlighted on. You can actually dual boot ROMs, and I've been thinking about doing that, but I don't know. So I'm gonna make a backup. So I need to go to backup and restore. Go to the backup and restore. Hit the little button down here, and I want to go to backup, which is at the top right there. And it's backing up. This is what's called a Nandroid backup. It's backing up my shit. Like all of it, like everything. It's taking a picture of everything, and then it saves it to a file, and then if I ever mess anything up or I screw anything up, I can actually restore using the Clockwork Mod Recovery menu that I just showed you. So yeah, this is gonna take a minute, so I'll come back when it's done. Alright, and we're back. My backup is complete. See, backup complete, backup complete. It backed up all my shit. Alright, now I am going to go back, and then I'm going to go to reboot system now, which is at the top right there. And we just push this little guy. And it reboots. This is a very good phone. If you have the T-Mobile or the Rogers variant, if you're in Canada, this is a very good phone. The Galaxy S3 is a good phone too, but you know, this is like cheap as shit now. Galaxy S4 is coming out soon, so the S3 will drop in price. I don't know if I'm going to get the S3 because I can pretty much do everything that the S3 can with my S2. But you know, not all of it, but a lot of stuff. I can do a lot of stuff with my S2 that the S3 can do. Since I am rooted. All right, well, that's about it. I mean, there's really not much more to show you about, or tell you, tell you whatever about rooted phones. I think I covered all of that. Well, let's see, there's one more thing. Let's see, is it? No, that has a password. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have a password so I can show you what it says when you know, you have to grant super user permissions. Let's see here. Here we go. I don't think ROM Manager is password protected. It might be, but we'll try it anyway. Let's see here. Oh, it is. Crap. Oh well. See, it says. Well, you missed it. Oh, it says. You know, whatever has been granted. Oh, here we go. Here's a root checker. This is an app you can download from the Google Play Store that, oops, Ah, oh no, ah, oh, screwed something up there. Okay, well, let's see. Where'd it go? Root checker. All right, there we go. Root checker. You can, all right, check and see if, see it says super user access, root access. Click on check right here. See, your root checker has been granted super user permissions. And see, it says super user found, version 3.0.3.2, root access, access granted, BusyBox, which is Unix utilities that you need in order for you to root your phone. It's installed automatically when you root, and there's the path for it. All this crap is the build info of my phone. It'll do the same for your phone. Basically, all this app does is give you a whole bunch of information about your phone, as you can see, and checks you for root. That's it. Alright. Later. That's it. Goodbye. Later. Goodbye. Hasta mañana.